Hey guys, what is up? It is Xiodrox here coming at you guys with a gameplay from Nuketown 2025. This is the double XP weekend, but the original one. Or I think it was, I guess the last one, not the most current one that just happened this past weekend. I haven't gone around to uploading it, so I'm sorry about that, guys. I know this is pretty late, but I guess I could just say this is from the newest Nuketown 2025 double XP weekend. Anyway, sorry I haven't uploaded anything recently, guys. It's been about 5 days, I think, 4 or 5. I've been really busy. I've been trying to grind on League Play, and I'm going to actually be talking about that in my commentary a bit later, just probably around the end. But, yeah, so I'm sorry I haven't uploaded anything, but I hope this makes up for it. So this is a bit of a special gameplay for me, I guess. I mean, I don't have any perks or attachments in this video, and I managed to come out 83 and 18, which isn't the best score. I mean, it's a lot of kills, but it's also a good amount of deaths. I mean, this is the one occasion you will see me uploading video with anything more than, 10 deaths, unless I got 100 plus gameplay. But, yeah, it'll be a rarity from me seeing this. So, first thing I want to talk about, or really the main commentary topic today will actually be about how to get very high score streaks. Now, there's two things you could do. I mean, I found you can either try and get a really high score in a small amount of time, but you won't get as high. Like, for me, I don't like playing Team Deathmatch or Kill Confirm because the games go by fast. I mean, you could come out 32 and 1 and have an amazing kill-death ratio, but 30 kills isn't that entertaining to watch. I mean, this is 83. I found Ground War really gets you those kills. Not as much in Kill Confirmed or Team Deathmatch, but definitely in Domination. You'll see me, popping out 40 plus kills every single game with 60 plus every once in a while. So really, Domination is when you want a lot of kills with 10 to 15 deaths, and same with Demolition. Demolition is also really good. It's a longer game mode. And then when you're looking for a high KDR, a decent amount of kills with a low amount of deaths, I'd really go for Kill Confirm, Team Deathmatch, or Capture the Flag. Really is a good one. I mean, I had a couple flawless gameplays, but they were only 20 kills, and I really didn't want to upload it, so I didn't. And if you guys want to see that from me, make sure you comment on that, because I'm fine with doing that, uploading it if you guys want. I just don't think it's that spectacular. I mean, it's not a camping gameplay, but anyone can get a 24-0 if they do camp. So next thing is use a fucking silencer. I don't know any way to put it better than that. If you don't, I dislike it when people use it in League Play and competitive. It's just a bitch attachment, but in pubs it is a must. I mean, there really is no other way to put it. It is hands down the best attachment. It may make your weapon a little bit weaker, but having the enemy not knowing where you are when you're spawn trapping them, it's not overpowered, but it's very helpful when you're trying to get those high kill or score streak games. Next thing is use Ghost. Again, with the silence, not dead silence, but having that sort of ninja approach to it so that they don't know where you are, because anyone that has played Call of Duty knows that right when you don't use Ghost and you're going into their spawn, you hear enemy UAV incoming, and that'll happen 8 times out of 10. And it is a piss off, and it always happens to me, and that is why I recommend using Ghost. If you do have Ghost and they call it an orbital VSAT, then you don't stay off the radar. But if you're gonna go for a high score streak game or kill streak, I doubt that a enemy orbital VSAT, if it's up, you're not going to be having the best teammates. It's going to be tough to get one of those high score streak games. Now I just remembered something after I said kill streak. This is actually a 20 gun streak game without perks or attachments, which I think is pretty spectacular. Sorry about the little cut there, guys. I accidentally stopped the audio recording, and because I really liked the first 5 minutes, I'm just going to keep it and just add on right now. As you saw there, my score was only, not a lot of kills, and, I get around 60 kills in this round, which is, pretty good considering I'm not using dogs or swarm or anything. But anyway, let us get back to the commentary. So, next tip is be cautious. There's nothing worse than when you're on a high score streak and you think, oh, there's probably not going to be anyone in this corner, and you run right by, and when you do that, there is someone in that corner, and you get shot by a shotgun or a silenced whatever, and it is a piss off, just like the UAV, probably worse, because they're getting a kill out of it. Now, when I play, not on Nuketown, of course, you won't really see me doing it on this game, but if you watch my Road to Victory episodes, or most of my other gameplays, you'll see me checking most corners. I mean, I do cut off sometimes, and that is when I die, when I don't check those corners, and that's a big part of my game. When I play competitive, unless I know for a fact that the person's not there, I check every single fucking corner that there is on the map. I don't want to get stuck in, a tight situation where, I'm going to have to turn on the kid and it's a 50-50 chance on who's going to win. Or, 100-0 for him if he's using a fucking shotgun, unless he's really bad and he misses, which has happened to me before, luckily. And that actually helped me get my first nuclear. I almost got shot by a shotgunner laying down in the back of the map, and he missed, and I killed him, and that was actually my 30th kill. So thank you, bad shotgunner, right there. Just a little shout out for you. But when you're going for high score streaks, another thing that's important is what score streaks you're using. Depending on if you want actual score from your kill streaks, score streaks, whatever, or if you want kills from them. If you just want a high SPM, score per minute, or just a lot of points in general at the end of the game, like if you're trying to prestige or whatever, I would recommend UAV, counter UAV, and then EMP slash VSAT. And that's a setup I've used before when I'm trying to prestige quickly. I was actually just using it right before I started doing this commentary. I was just grinding it out a little in a pub. And, that will help you get a high score. It's 10 per kill. And if you have all three up, you get 30 points a kill. And, let's say someone else on your team is having a very good game. They have a load start. You just get unreal points. So I would highly recommend that setup. And if you're going for kills, there's multiple ways to do it. I mean, there's if you know that it's going to be tough for you to get, a load star just by yourself, no other score streaks, that's your first one, then I'd recommend using the orbital VSAT, dogs, and swarm. And I like that because you're not left alone, helpless on the ground. You're not, having to control, which I like a lot about the dogs and the swarm. What I've used a lot recently is the Lodestar, VTOL, Swarm setup, Swarm/dogs, whatever I feel like using. They really are switchable. I mean, on multiple occasions, I've found that my dogs do get more kills than my swarm. This isn't every time, but, 9 out of 10 times it seems my swarm will do better. So that's the score streaks I think you guys should use when, going for those 100 plus gameplays. I mean, the Lodestar, Dog, Swarm, that always works. But if you don't trust yourself to get such a high kill streak, then I really would not suggest that, obviously. And right here, I get a nasty triple. This guy calls in his VSAT. I get that guy. And it's with a pistol, too. And I just get a double right there. I think I killed one of the guys with like one bullet there. But I'm not complaining. So right here, I just got my Lodestar. And that's the start of the 83 kills. I actually think that I might have like around 60 by this point. But the Lodestar picks me up about 10 kills, I believe. And I speed it up for you guys because I know how much everyone hates when Lodestar is nice and slow. And here, I'm calling my Lightning Strike. And unfortunately, someone else called in their Lodestar, so I can't do it. And I believe I'm an idiot. And I call in my Orbital. Yes, I do call in my Orbital VSAT like a fucking retard right there. Sorry if I offended you, but that was the stupidest thing I've done all game. I actually get mad about it right there. I knife. But, that was just a waste. I mean, by the time I'm done with this Lodestar, I got a quad 5. Let's count this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, this is actually pretty good. Lodestar streak. So this actually gets me a good amount of kills there, which will add to my 83. I'm not saying every one of my kills was a gun streak, but you'll see I think it's Relentless pop up. I think that's the 20 kill streak. I get it with my pistol actually, which is pretty fucking unreal if you ask me. I get about 7 kills with my pistol, and I actually have it mastered, which is great. And there's the end of the second round, and we are going into overtime here. So my commentary was basically done about a minute ago. Probably could tell if you are still, listening, that, I really don't have anything else to say about score streaks. So I'm going to go back to league play, and I said I would talk to you guys about that at the beginning of the commentary. So I wanted to say I am done with Road to Victory. I will probably upload a couple more. I have 3 more to upload. Still have to do the commentary, but then I will be done. If I have a good league play game, I'll just upload it as a regular game, or I might just make a playlist or series or whatever, just me playing league play. I have found it basically impossible to get Masters rank 1, and there's the Relentless. So everyone give me a huge round of applause right there. But anyway, the season just ended. I might, if I get into Masters at the beginning, I don't even know how I wasn't put in Masters. I had 5-0 in the, what's it called, placement matches. I went 5-0. I guess they didn't think I did good enough to deserve Masters or whatever. I thought they were pretty good games. But it is up to Call of Duty to decide how good I am and what rank I deserve. But hopefully I will be able to get put in Masters, and maybe from there I will continue my Road to Victory episodes. It is just from Platinum. Everyone's been playing lately, and it's a bit. Sorry about the little cutoff at the end there, guys. I was gonna say bitch. I don't know if you heard me, but make sure you click the subscribe button and click random video if you want to see another video of mine, and click Royal Gaming if you would like to check out our clan. Like, comment, and favorite. See you guys later. Peace.